From 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a win against the Clippers. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. On the wing, Bridges. Okongwu grabs the board. Brooks right side. Outside, George. Gordon a screen. To the paint. Doesn't go for him. Smith with the defensive effort. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Clippers. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Smith. Bargnani down low. Tries again. The kick out to Brown. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And it's Brown missing.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here. They're going to get it going.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Now here's Gordon. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Brown. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Smith outside. Bridges, no one around him. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And that'll tie this game up.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Daniels with it. 5 points in the game. Wide open look here for Okongwu. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Pass to Okongwu. Back to George. Oh, good on the three. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Nice shot by Smith.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Now, here's Dunn. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown outside. Messi grabs the rebound. So it's the Rockets now. And that one's good. George. Brown feeling it out a bit. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Houston Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The
Clippers. 15.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Pass to Messi. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Zubats. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Prosper. And he banks in the layup. Prosper's got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles. Here's Nemhard. Hasn't made one yet. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Achua. Here's Messi. And the rejection by Zubats. Rocket 2. That's a 2 from Smith. Another miss by Houston.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Houston in the lead. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Nemhard's shot is good. Nemhard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Murray outside. Bridges right side. Here's Zubats. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Houston.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Achua. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And Murray's got the ball here for the Clippers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. It's good from long range. Murray's got 7. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Thompson with the three.
The moment that last three went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a three.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Outside, George. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Inside, Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
Left side, George. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
55 seconds left in the first half. Murray outside. Pass to Dillingham. And the three off target. Rockets leading by 8. Here's George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Nice shot by Smith.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Smith left side. Pass to Bargnani. Murray for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's George. Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David.
Number 25, Mikal Bridges.
Now, here's Dunn. He has yet to score. Pass to Brown. And it's in there.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Houston leading by 6. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. In the corner, George with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Dunn looking over the floor. Brown with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
The Clippers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
On the wing, George. 14 points for him. Here's the 3. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
The screen from Brown. Pass to Bargnani. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as much as 10.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far. No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Left side, Brown. Pass to Gordon. Bargnani grabs the board.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Smith on the wing. Bargnani down low. Banked in off the glass.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And here's Daniels. 5 points in the game. Back to George. And Bargnani sends it back. Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Brown's got 9 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Okongwu.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Clippers trail by 3. Done outside. Bridges outside. Here's Brown. Going inside. George with the defensive effort.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And stolen by Dunn. Bounce pass, Smith. For the tie. Rockets with the rebound. 34 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. George with the ball. Bridges covering. Pass to Daniels. And he makes good on the layup. And now a 5-point Houston lead.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Now, here is Bargnani. Brown outside. Back to Bargnani. And stolen by Okongwu. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The Clippers, 33.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Now Murray. And Brown now atop the key. It's hauled in by Achua. Houston leading by 5. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul. Hit for your Rockets.
Nemhard with it. Pass to Achua. Buries the long-range jumper. Achua's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Murray surveying the D. Bridges outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so George will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. And it's George finishing it off.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter. Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Bridges outside. Back to Murray. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Houston.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Messi. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Clippers trail by 14. Here's Murray. Bridges outside. Will it go? No good that time. And the Rockets with possession here. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Good on the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And that one drops for him.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Gordon. Some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Daniels. Pass to Gordon. An emphatic LU jam.
Downright lethal in the pick and roll. Gordon's size and quickness, along with the decision-making, it's a tough combination.
Here's Prosper. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
Pass to Okongwu. Okongwu a screen. Three-pointer, Daniels. Bargnani grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Picked by Bargnani. .119 left in the game. Murray. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
He just can't resist the urge to try and do something special, and it cost them 2 points.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Houston.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for George.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer, Daniels. Bargnani grabs the board.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. But once they started to really play in rhythm, you